Hey, Nigel, did too hard, bruh.
I always point at the camera. Yeah.
We ready.
All right. How do you know when you should take him or her back?
You don't. It ain't, listen.
How do you know that until they mess up? And have you ever taken anybody back? You weren't planning on them to mess
Well, in
up.
order for me to take someone back, it gotta be over.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
No take back.
So you didn't ever take somebody back?
Yeah, I said in this time of my life,
But in
I'm
that
good on
time,
taking people back. I feel
in that time, how you knew to take them back?
I didn't know.
Trick you?
Then the thing is, I didn't know, and I was wrong because guess what? I'm not with them now.
It depends on the situation. Be honest with you, I'm probably not taking you back unless it's something that I did wrong, which is kind of selfish. Or is it something that I just really feel that we can get past? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? If it's petty or if it's small, maybe I might be able to let it go. But I feel like if it's monumental, it's something that can, really, devastate both of us on either end. I don't really see either one of us taking us back. But then again, I do feel like it's really with your mouthpiece. Like if you got a good mouthpiece, then you can probably get away with a lot of bullshit. You might be able to pull them back whenever you want to.
But talking
depending on,
go ahead, my bad.
Depending on the level of toxicity, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, but talking your way back and being back with somebody, it just depends on what your motive is, right? Like, if we break up and we come to the point where it's a breakup, it's a wrap. Like, there's no going back. Like, we've made the definitive.
Yeah,
we're not going to be together.
We break up every day, get right together.
That's why I'm single now with me.
Now, when you start backtracking, what purpose and growth does that, like, how you growing? How you growing? I guess it depends.
I was gonna say, it might depend, because if it's like the right person, wrong time, you don't believe in that.
Right person, if you're the right person,
Wrong time.
you'll make the time right. If you're the right person, how? Because I'm the right person for you and I know that I want you, so I'm gonna make this work. So whatever our time has to be, we're gonna work around that shit. Okay. We're gonna adapt, adjust, because what I will not do is chance you being out there in the world and in the streets and I lose you.
It has to be some life-altering, shifting, something, hell, heaven and earth has to go happen before it's the right move to take your ex back, depending on how you ended.
Yeah.
If you ended for like, oh, I had to take a job out of state, or you know what I mean, somebody's parent is sick and you have to take time away from the relationship to go care for someone, then I would say there is possibility. Or if you started really young and ended really young, those are the only ways that you should take an ex back.
How many billion people in this world? Break up, move on.
Yeah, that sound easy, but it really ain't that easy. I mean,
Why is it not easy?
It just depends on, where you're at in life and like literally where you are, what your options are like. So like somewhere like here though, yeah, that should be the case.
What, in Atlanta?
In Atlanta, yeah, ain't no reason to. You can
But I feel like there's not a lot of options in Atlanta.
You feel like it is?
It's not.
Oh yeah, not for y'all, but if you're a guy, you can.
But is it good options? Is it good options in Atlanta a man?
For a man? Oh yeah. I mean, he has his pick. That's.
Wait, aren't you married?
I am.
So it's okay for you to say that because you found a wife.
Right.
But if you were
I didn't find her in Atlanta though. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it comes down to what happened, what's the reason for us breaking up. If it's just, wrong place, wrong time, or, you might have some personal things going on, you might not be, mentally there to be in a relationship right now, you might just need a break, then yeah, I can see it coming back. Cheating, it depends on who you're dealing with. Like she said, she don't take people back, but there's some people that do. Depending on if you have a child involved, a lot of things, how much money you got, like all that factors in, I feel like.
But for me, it's like, if we broke up this week, broke up because of big shit. Like, we broke up because of deal breakers. We broke up because there are hard no's on your side and hard no's on my side, and we're not ever going to meet each other halfway. That at least for me, like, I can't, if we break up, I don't break up with people because we just had a fight or we disagreed, and I don't do grimy stuff, so I don't ever have that energy.
You don't believe in breaks either, though.
Honestly, I ain't never been long enough with nobody to need a break.
Right.
Like,
I just feel like I feel like that really come around for people who've been married for a long time. I feel like
you married?
No, never been.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that vocabulary of being in a break or having a break with whoever you with, I feel like that vocabulary is already only used for people who've been in 10-year, 15-year relationships, shit like that.
But okay, if it's the right person, say that you both are single and you're like, okay, we can try this again. Then what?
What do you mean?
Like you said, risk them being in the streets. I'm assuming that's like with other people.
Because you can't trust, when people say that shit, listen, you got to understand, baby.
Okay.
When they sit up there and they be like, well, maybe we can get back together in the future. They don't predict they gonna find some dope ass, fine ass, fuckable ass, like, person, and then they end up like, you try to slide back, they be like, well, you were a good friend. Okay, you can stay there. But other than that, I'm good. Okay. And then you be like, well, I thought you said we could come back and we could try this again. Don't never trust that shit, especially when you deal with niggas.
What if it's natural? What if it's not planned?
If it's natural, that's a different thing.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I'm a bad catch, because I think I'm a great catch. I just think that there's a lot of women in Atlanta who go off for one thing. They go for one thing. And that's money. But with a man, you need so much more.
But
there's not a lot of shivers.
That's the main reason a lot of y'all women take the man back. The money or the life that he's providing. Like, y'all let the dudes with money get away with a lot of shit.
And I agree because I've done that before, and that's why I was saying now I don't think that I will allow that to happen. You gotta come more with just money, because I got my own money. So what else do you got? Half. What else do you have?
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why the question is so broad. Because at a certain point in life, everybody can't feel like that, or they don't feel like that. I mean, it's a lot of circumstances around why somebody would take anybody back. Like, for real, you don't know what these people be having going on.
But if you ended in some breakup, in some... there is no point in breaking your own heart again. You're just gonna hurt yourself.
If it's a clean, smooth transition, or like at least a respectable one, then maybe, you know. But even sometimes, you know, respectable. It just, I don't know. I guess it depends on why y'all split or why I got the fuck on out your way. Because if I feel disrespected or slighted in any way and I moved around, then I moved around, and I'm not probably going, you know what I'm saying? Because I left for a reason. I didn't just get out the way because, you know. But if you take a job out of state, I'll wait for you.
No, there's a difference between... I ain't never been there, so I can't speak on nobody's been there 10, 15 years, but I feel like, and this is my ignorance of not being married, but if you need a break, take your butt on a guy's trip. Like, why the hell what you need a break from? Like, what we breaking? What was the point of getting married?
Okay you okay with that?
Boys trips, yeah, because I'm gonna have some girls trips. Go live your life.
Well, I'm not saying nothing wrong. I mean, like, with the perception of saying, hey, go do you for a weekend.
Oh, wait, see, there we go. That's why y'all men be messing up.
I'm just asking the question.
Going on a trip does not mean you got free reign to screw whoever come your way. No, it's basically like, go have fun, go let your hair down, go entertain some people, go to the strip club, talk to some other females, get that energy that you feel like you need, and then come back and be the man that you're supposed to be. But that's not a hall pass or telling you that you free to go screw somebody that comes your way. That's not the same thing. When I say go on a boys trip, enjoy yourself, because I'm gonna enjoy myself. Go have fun.
I feel like, you know, when I'm done with your ass, I remove myself from the situation. So if I know you like to go to OLG, guess where I don't eat no more? OLG, unless it's Uber Eats. Okay? I'm trying to remove myself completely from any situation that I may ever be around you if I'm removing you from my life, because it's for a reason. I'm getting older. I'm really trying to settle the fuck down. And so therefore, if we fucked around like in that space, and then we don't no more, I have enough friends. I don't need no more. I'm good. Love, enjoy.
The difference between waiting for someone and breaking up and getting back together.
Oh, well, that's what I meant. We can get back together.
Oh.
Nah, I'm talking.
Okay, one thing about these niggas, they always come back. Okay, so at some point, every woman is gonna have to decide whether they're gonna take their ex back. Every ex comes back. I ain't never met an ex that didn't come back.
Well,
they come back.
How come I feel the same way then? What's going on?
Exactly. Exes, they have a way of coming back.
But you said niggas.
All right, one thing about these people,
one thing about people,
they come back, okay, especially if it was their fault. So you will be faced with this question, and the answer is no.
You ain't never tried to double back?
I did, and that's how I know the answer is no.
Damn, they told you no?
I will go back about 4 times. I done went back. I done took it back now. And
no, I'm talking about you tried to go back. Like you tried to spin the block like I know I fucked. Have you ever fucked up? You probably never fucked up, huh? What the fuck? What the fuck?
From my experiences, when the relationship ends, it's due to like an argument, a stupid one. It's the facial expressions for me.
I'm sorry.
So when we both can realize our faults in the arguments, I feel like that's when we usually would get back together.
Valid. I'm valid. I mean, shit, if all your damn issues got to, if you in a relationship and the only issue you dealing with is a damn argument, kudos to you, bitch, okay?
Okay, well.
Kudos to fucking you. What I deal with is a little bit longer than a list of arguments, okay?
So y'all spoke of, or we hear the quote unquote term, right person, wrong time, right? Do you feel like a person can grow as an individual to allow y'all to get back to each other again?
I mean, like mature past some bullshit they did to you, and then like they come back and be like, I don't smoke crack no more. That type of
Sure, let's go with that.
But how would I know that if we're not talking again?
So you basically saying if you know and you don't.
I feel like now, this day and age, I think that once I'm done, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep doubling back for me to keep getting hurt. That just sounds dumb to me. Like if you cheated on me one time, so I'm gonna go back with you because you're still a cheater. You don't cheat less. And then I'm gonna go back and date you again so you can cheat on me again.
Do you believe people can change?
Oh, absolutely. You can absolutely change, but you can just change for the next person.
You gotta stay with the motherfucker to find out.
Ooh, child. I don't know if
From my personal experience, I've been dating for a very long time. People don't change much over years. Like at the core, you stay the same person. So yeah, your ways might change. And I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater, but you have to get to the root of why people do what they do. Like if somebody is hell-bent on not getting married, there's a reason, there's an underlining thing. And I feel like sometimes our generation stays so surface on how much you make, what's your credit score, how tall he is, that you never get to the root of what a man, his desires and his drives and why he makes certain decisions. So I feel like if you get to a point where you're not seeing eye to eye in a relationship, it's probably over big stuff more than it is little things. So I don't like that.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that even in my personal relationships, if I were to get back with some of my exes, we would have the most beautiful relationship because I've had a chance to grow, they've had a chance to grow, and we already had that love before. So you would get to skip that initial getting to know each other, or getting to be comfortable with each other phase, and go straight to the best part of you and the best part of me. So I do believe that if both people grew, or I believe that if I were to get back with some of my exes as who I am now, the relationship would be so much better. I do believe. But I mean, once that ship has sailed, it's sailed. You can't give them your best. You already gave them your worst.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, I feel like maybe there's some characteristics in a man that you can see, like, oh, maybe he really wants to change. But I've been in situations where I thought that a guy would change, he showed that he was going to change, and then once I took him back, he was that same guy again. Because at the end of the day, when I said in previous videos that I have 3 stipulations, my main one was chivalry, right? And I feel like I'm really stern on this. If you're not chivalrous from the beginning, you're not going to, if you say I date you and you're not chivalrous, you're not opening doors, you're not being a gentleman from the jump, then you're not going to be that later. No matter how much I teach you, that's just not who you are as a person. That's not your characteristic. So if you're a cheater from the jump, or if you hit me, if you're a wife beater from the jump, and you're like, okay, baby, I swear to God, we'll never do it again. Okay, cool. Let me take you back. You're gonna hit me again because that's who you are. Sometimes it's just who you are, and that's fine with me, and that's fine. So I can date Billy Bob, who will never hit me, who will always open my door, who will always bring me flowers, who will always treat me right. I'd rather do that. I'd rather move on, be with somebody better for the next time. Like, I don't, why keep going back if I'm getting hurt? It just sounds crazy to me. Because like I said, there's a billion people in this world.
It sounds crazy, but like so many people do it.
Yeah, I just won't be mean. That's fine.
I'm not breaking up over no argument. I'm that type of bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
if
the smart
we argue and you get mad,
That's
think
the
you're gonna
healthy
walk
thing.
away, you're not gonna walk away.
That's a healthy
I'm coming. I'm not gonna touch you, but I'll be right there. I done stood behind cars. Where you going? We ain't done. You can go to sleep in another room. You ain't got to sleep on the couch. You ain't got to leave. What's out there? I'm here. Yeah, we mad right now. That shit gonna blow over when I'm Nick.
I feel like a lot of the reason it come down to communication. A lot of things that, because I was trying to ask you earlier, because you don't even believe in like maturing or thinking that you might, but I'm saying like as far as like for changing, because I feel like in order for you to change, it's a level of maturity that happens.
Right.
Certain things you probably went through or things that you go through as in a relationship, maybe because of parents or your parents going through stuff with your parents, or family members that you done seen, do X, Y, and Z, and now you've been growing around that, so now you picking up those habits. Excuse me.
Right.
And then, in other words, I would say, because we don't communicate those things. If I have like a childhood trauma, something that's been bothering me for a long time, and I don't communicate that with you for whatever reason, now that kind of hinders the relationship, because you might not know why what triggers him, or why is he acting like this when something go wrong.
Well, see, not with me, because I ask.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very in tune and very intuitive, so I know that when people make decisions and they do certain things, it's not surface.
I will now, looking back, admit on some things that I did wrong, but my knowledge of how it ended and why it was my fault won't let me be the one to say, let's do this again, because I feel like it would be trying them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I say let's do this again, you're gonna be like, really? After I survived that shit?
Now, don't incriminate yourself.
No.
But
I would say there was a car involved.
Wait, and you say niggas, you trying to come back to you?
Yeah.
After
He came back
surviving.
after
He survived.
I took him to the hospital. Yeah, and they still come back. So that's what I'm saying. The answer is no.
Wait.
Oh yeah. Oh, it gets real.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with maturing, because everybody's gonna mature over time, but I'm not gonna sit in a relationship and pray and hope to God that you mature, because a lot of times when we leave men and we let you sit with your thoughts and you get better for the next woman, and I feel like so many people are holding on to people because they don't want them to be better for the next person. You need to sit with the lessons that I taught you, be better for the next, and I'm gonna keep moving on, because me hoping and praying that you're gonna change in our situation 9 times out of 10 does not happen. And that's why people are like, I've been saying this for 5 years. Why did you stay in a situation that made you unhappy for 5 years? Y'all are not compatible. It's okay to part, to say, hey, I love you, you were great to me, you were an amazing man, but we just do not see eye to eye, and I feel like somebody out there is going to give you what you want, somebody out there is going to give me what I want, and leave and be okay.
Nobody ever don't think that way, because we all want our cake.
Because people are selfish. Y'all think
that's how it goes.
it's because a lot of people think with their egos and don't think with the overall purpose in life. My purpose in life and being with somebody is to make sure whatever your purpose is that God placed you on this earth for, I'm fulfilling that, and vice versa. It's not me only pouring into you or you only pouring into me. If we're not elevating each other for our purpose in life, then what's the point of us being here?
Because of extenuating circumstances, it doesn't have anything to do with you two being bad to each other, then the answer can be maybe. But
But what are you doing?
We gonna glide over that.
Can we just kind of
All right, come on.
skip just a T-bit?
All right,
cause
what's the question?
Don't admit to no crimes, right?
No. We don't snitch on Unspoken, you hear me?
No, we're not. We're not snitching, but okay, we talking.
The word survive is that's deep. When you survive something.
First of all, if you didn't try to kill somebody, were you even in love? Were you even in love? Probably not.
Certain things that I personally need to see growth-wise. I mean, it's a difference between you saying you're something you can grow from it, or it's something that you're working on versus you actually working on it. You know what I'm saying? Now you can say that you're working on it, but it's little things that I need to see through that process that I guess that will let me more comfortable, or let me be more comfortable with, you know, your journey through it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people just say it just to say it. You know, over time, because they want to keep you here. Like I said earlier, you want your cake and eat it too. I don't want you really to leave for the next person, because I really want you to leave on my terms.
You ain't keeping me.
Wait.
What?
I gotta almost die.
To prove my love.
Hey. Can't do it, won't do it.
Are you a Scorpio?
No, I'm a Pisces.
Oh.
Me too. I ain't never tried.
Oh, you're a Pisces?
Yeah.
But Pisces women is a whole nother
thing. When we love, and when we don't, we don't.
And you wanna know what's crazy?
When?
I should have known you was a Pisces.
Why?
Because I survived one, but I didn't try to go. I did not try to go back.
What are some things that would keep you from allowing them back? Let's just talk about particular things, like things that come to mind that you just like, hell no, ain't no coming back.
Cheating. Cheating is a hard no, but I feel like there are people who like.
What type of cheating though?
Okay, I'm sorry. What type?
Yes, because there are two types of cheating.
Okay.
Some people are emotional entertainers, and they can fall in love with people emotionally, and that's, to me, is worse than actual physical cheating, because to me, in my opinion, people can physically cheat and not mean shit by it. Not saying that it just don't mean shit. Like, if I see that person the next day, ain't gonna be no googly eyes, ain't gonna be nothing. It's like, I just fucked them and that was it. I just needed to fuck something, you know. It's different.
Hey, ain't no coming back if she sucked that nigga dick.
Why is that every man's answer? I swear to God. But you know what? Mine is if
Probably
you have a baby
can't
on
come
me.
back and be hit from the back too. Probably can't come back.
Because that shit was great.
Yeah, not even that it was great. It was just like.
Mine is if you have a baby on me. If you break up with me and have a baby on me, I'm straight on you. Like
that nigga can get away with a lot.
And only because one, I don't have no children, but you want now and have a child with another man, or another woman. That would bother me. That would bother me.
So like that's the max you're willing to take.
I mean, that's what would be the reason why I just do. Like I never. Back in the day, we're speaking on the old me. We're speaking on the old me because the new me is not taking you back regardless.
Okay,
but
cool.
The old me is if you had a baby, then I wouldn't take you back.
Put your hand on me. It ain't going down.
You beat on men though, don't you? Keep it real. It's cool.
No.
It's cool.
No, I don't. But I mean, if you catch me in a reflex.
I don't mean like
I'm not
real abusive, but
I'm passionate.
And that's respectable, you know?
Passionate. That's the word we're gonna go with.
That's respectable.
You have to have boundaries. I think when it comes to taking somebody back, you need to have hard, fast boundaries on what is unacceptable, what's a deal breaker. So for me, cheating is not one of those, and that's a whole different unspoken. Cheating is not like a
I had that directive.
Deal breaker, but okay.
Topic.
You do? Okay, girl.
If you kept something from me, because I'm the type of person I always try to make you feel like I'm a confidant in some form or another. Whether it's I'm a confidant after we fuck, or whether it's I'm a confidant, just right off the rip, like when we hanging out chilling, or when we get high, or when we drink, whatever. I try to be a confidant at some point in everybody's life. So if you try to you just purposely withhold shit from me, I feel like that is a very disloyal thing, and I just can't trust you after that. Because if you'll withhold some shit,
It's the same as lying.
it is the same as lying.
Yeah, if you send me to the hospital, I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. If it was your fault.
My fault.
If it was your fault.
That I ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I like, even if you went and had a baby outside of me, I'll raise that little outside baby, step baby daddy of the year, baby.
So she can cheat on you and have another baby, and that's...
Yeah, unless I do have a rule with that.
What's his boundary?
Can't be a light-skinned dude with curly hair.
Oh my God.
But if it's any, you know, he could be light-skinned.
So
he
you
can
want
have
people
curly
to think
hair.
it's your baby?
Huh?
You want people to think it's your baby?
No, I just don't want that baby to think he better than me.
That's another Unspoken.
Much reckless shit. Like, they'll let some shit that you don't know about. Bitch, you'll be with a nigga for 10 years and nobody knew that he had an 11-year-old child. It's like, where the fuck did Timothy come from? Nigga, I know your mama, your grandmama, and they aunties, they cousins, they babies, they baby mamas. Like, where the fuck did little Timmy come from? You think you could have told me this 10 years ago? I'd have been cool with a 1-year-old.
10 years of no time. Yeah, that, I feel like that right there.
And see, that's how I think about when any type of withholding. When you withhold shit, it could be like, it's just disloyal. I don't fuck with it. So that's a hard no for me. That would be, and it sounds small, but that's a definite hard no for me.
It's not small. I don't think it's small. I agree with you. I feel like cheating and like lying or like withholding information are on the same level.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, but you can cheat on me once. Don't cheat on me twice. And if you cheat on me, let it be with somebody who's fine. Because I can understand it. If I would fuck them when you wasn't around, I understand. Okay?
At least you're understanding.
I am. I'm real understanding.
Is sex a good enough reason to take somebody back?
That's the reason why majority would take people back.
It really ain't, but like, bruh, for niggas, like, if you know how to dickmatize them, ain't that what that lady called it in that video? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always got a shot.
Nah.
Repurpose them. Repurpose is the word. Sex is a good way to repurpose someone from an ex to a side to a trip, a getaway, a sneaky link. You can repurpose that man. Now, don't waste them. If the sex is that good, it's very hard to come by. So,
see, fellas,
repurpose.
And these are the women that'll try to kill you. Talk about repurpose. Repurpose your ass right to the emergency room.
Hey. Recycle? Is that better?
Nah, listen.
Can I be honest? I'm about to be real honest. Ooh. Sex is not a good reason to take them back, but sex is a good reason to have sex with them again. And that's for damn sure. You don't have to be in a relationship with them, but to have sex with them again.
All right, so
that's cool.
And then that's for, to be honest, for a woman, we're not adding bodies. We might as well have sex with you again, rather than having sex with Joe, Bob, James, and to figure out if that's the best dick for me. I'd rather go back and have sex with this guy who I know ain't shit, but the sex is good, and I can deal with that until I find a good guy.
You just gave niggas so much game.
But it's the truth. That's some real shit though.
Always hit her back. Keep sending the hey bitch
if the sex is good. Cause
you won't know unless you try, fella.
Is there a limit? Listen, you want my advice, don't do it. I don't care how good the sex is. But that actually make it more dangerous.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Yeah, because they get crazy too.
I think, first of all, I don't even want to talk about sex. Well, I do want to talk about sex, but I feel like within that, and this might sound crazy, but I feel like every guy should have at least 10% of toxicity in order for the relationship to work. If that makes sense.
Can you explain that?
I feel like I think in order to keep her engaged and keep her like excited about the relationship, I think that he should have at least 10 to 15% of toxicity.
Why can't it? Okay, can I change your words? Because I think what you mean.
So it won't be boring.
I think what you mean is just your own life and your own.
Yeah, I'm not saying like lie or shit like that, but I'm saying like.
Can you give me an example of what's healthy toxicity? Because I'm not. My brain isn't calculating.
It's hard to explain. I'm going off the whim, but what I'm saying is like you gotta be laughing.
See, this is why men be.
But I be feeling like no.
And I'm not gonna just say men. I'm just saying when you take the relationship part after they've already had you in a relationship and sexually, when you just give them the sex and you take the relationship part, the ownership is still there, or the entitlement to your time and to pop up at your house or call you. It's what?
Logging into your what's the ring doorbell seeing who coming to your crib?
I'm so glad that wasn't a thing back in the day.
It gets dangerous.
I hear a lot of women, they get bored easily. They don't like, a yes man. They don't like guys to just do regular things. So I feel like in order to keep it going, keep us, at a high momentum, I feel like he do need to have a certain level of toxicity, or the relationship will be boring.
I feel like a certain level of confidence and maybe mystery.
I mean, that goes with it though.
I don't think that that's toxic though. I think that that's healthy.
Is toxicity.
No, it's not. I think no.
You don't think not knowing is toxicity?
I know.
Y'all don't think that?
No. That's not toxic. Okay, let me break this down.
But I feel like the mystery is if you withholding information.
No.
That is being toxic to a degree.
No, it's not. First of all, okay, so let me break this down. When two people get in a relationship, right? You get in a relationship, both of y'all should be whole people. Mm-hmm. You should be a whole person and I'm a whole person. We come together and we make some good shit together to elevate each other's lives. Shouldn't be no taking away. I'm doing great by myself. So if I allow you into my life, King, you should be elevating that shit and vice versa. I should also do to you. I don't want a man that I have to worry about, figure out he got toxic traits. No, I want a confident man who knows his purpose, and he's not always available to me because he's chasing his purpose and he's on his shit. That's very different from being toxic. Toxic is, oh, she texted me, I ain't gonna text her back though, I'm just gonna wait 3 hours or next to tomorrow. I don't have time because if I give for me, I'm a different type of woman. I guess I'm different from I feel like a lot of us out there, y'all feel me. The ones that feel me, you feel me? Women who are on their shit and who have goals are not, we ain't got time for the uncertainty, for the uncertainty and the toxicity. Because what I'm gonna do is say, oh, you not ready, so you gonna go into the I can play with him pile, but I'm not taking you serious. A real woman and a woman who's on her shit is gonna be able to decipher, just like a man. Y'all know when you dealing with a little floozy or a little young girl versus a woman. Sure. Y'all know how, and we know how to handle y'all too. So what y'all end up doing is wondering why the girl y'all really want is curving y'all is because y'all coming up with this, I gotta keep 10% toxicity. No, be on your shit and leave a level of mystery as she would to you, but it's not toxic. That's just being you on your purpose. Read The Purpose, what is it called? The Way of the Superior Man.
That's a great book.
That breaks it down exactly what a man should be focused on is his purpose.
Is there a limit on how many times you take them back?
History would say no, but your logical part of your brain would say yes. Like fool me once, shame on you, type of situation.
It definitely should be, but I don't know. In my mindset, it's all about logic. Like with most niggas though, it's pride. Like they pride not gonna allow them to do that. I've been different though, and anybody that knows me will tell you that it just don't matter to me. If it's not logical to let her go, all that pride shit and how all this other shit happened really ain't never fazed me. It's oh well, you know what I'm saying? I could stop talking to her, but shit.
The pussy good.
Maybe that. Then she'll get right, and then in the midst of her getting right after her fuck up, I'm gonna get to do whatever the fuck I want for about a few months. It ain't really worth just leaving, especially if you done build with a person. Sometimes you can get over that bullshit.
I think you're speaking from a married perspective.
I mean,
because you don't just leave your wife, but it's just some girl that you're talking to, or even just dating.
Yeah, I wasn't married to her when we was fucking up either. Had to. I mean,
you had to go through something in your age where you're at. But you saw potential in her.
Exactly.
And I'm pretty sure the breakups weren't bold enough. I'm sure she didn't go suck somebody else's dick. I'm sure she didn't go get fucked from the back from somebody else.
You a different type of nigga if your girl is running off to do that though. You failed her.
You failed her?
Yeah, if your girl want to go suck other dick and get hit from the back, bruh, she is clearly not getting something from you. God damn. Yeah, that's your problem to figure out, my guy. But yeah, that ain't even what we were talking about. What we was talking about?
That's what happens. That's what happens when you're unspoken. You start talking about crazy.
Once.
I would say 4. That's after the 4th. What?
So y'all just what?
No, but it's consecutive takebacks. It's not if you're doing it 4 times, it's you broke up, you got back together, you broke up, but no one else went outside the relationship. Y'all were just figuring it out.
Okay.
But it's not like 4 times or 3 times. We broke up, we both moved on, then we got back together. No, it has to be like consecutive. Okay. If you're gonna keep taking them back, it's like me going together and breaking up and going back. That's like figuring it out. If y'all don't figure it out in 3-4 tries, it's done.
Just give them one chance. Everybody deserves one good, solid run, and then get out of there.
If you fucked up and they still want your ass, take them back. What you got for them?
Well, listen, I don't know if I'm the person. I would say I've been in one relationship.
Why would you take him back?
Can I be 100% honest here?
Yeah,
I think
sure she is.
I think the main reason why I'm so willing to take him back is because of the sex. I'm gonna just say it.
It'll get you every time.
Every single time.
Baby, I'm telling you.
Every single time, and that is it.
Especially when you leave somebody, you like, fuck that nigga, I ain't fucking with him no more. I'm gonna go out there and give me somebody else. And you get out there and you like, wow.
Exactly. Yes.
Is that what you call sex?
Exactly.
That nigga takes me tonight, I'm going.
I think exes that take each other back, they just don't want to leave the comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's not about love anymore. It's about comfort. And if you keep going back to your ex, y'all broke up. So you going back is just because you're comfortable there. It's not, the love is not stronger, or you're not fighting for any. I think people delude themselves when they think they're fighting for the relationship. Really, you're just fighting to not have to be dating new people again and out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
My conclusion is, ladies, don't take him back. Just don't take him back. If he do wrong the first time, he's gonna do wrong again. Don't take him back. Find someone else. There's a trillion other men in the world. Move on. There's no need to sit there and love on a man who's not gonna love you back.
Me in the future, I would have healed from this so-called breakup, and if I took the time and the amount of work that I'm expecting to put into healing, then no, I'm not gonna go back, because the likelihood of like that happening again is pretty high, knowing how many times.
Think about it. I'm telling you, think about it. You done did all that growth, that work. You done, this nigga done fucked you up in the head. That bitch done fucked you up in the head. Now you going to therapy and shit. 12 months later down, they come back and they like change. They still look good, smelling good. And you go back in that shit and they slap your ass 6 weeks in. You like, damn, now I'm traumatized all over again.
Exactly.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Now I got the therapy. I just voided out all my therapy. Fuck no, I'm not doing none of that. Like, if you miss out, you just miss out. I used to be a hoe though, so that's why it's easy for me to chunk this up. I really did. I used to be a whore. And so you can't, I snatch you out quick. Like, just let's let this shit go. It's all right. It's all right. You tried.
Fellas, I feel like
Not
put
fellas.
that shit on the scale. You know what I'm saying, man? And make a logical decision. I know we let a lot of emotion and shit get in the way, and pride and shit. Sometimes that shit'll fuck some shit up, man. So like, yeah, man, just sit down and think logically about it. Cause I mean, a lot of us ain't perfect. So like, if we can fuck up, why can't she?
I mean, logically, if, like you said, there's no, like, if you're grown.
Do you think logically?
No.
So why are you supposed to be giving us logical? Tell us.
Because I'm trying to grow. I'm in the process of healing.
Okay,
I'm manifesting.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're not talking about past me. Past me is
so
something
logically.
else. Exactly. Logically, and I'm talking to myself when I'm speaking here. We just don't take them back. That's really the plan. That's the plan.
Yes, I talked enough shit. This baby done learn something. Y'all young bitches learn something out there, okay? You watching this shit, learn something. You keep taking that dog ass nigga with good dick back, leave him.
Yeah.
Good dick everywhere. Fuck a bitch, you might be surprised.
Well, if you're speaking from a man's perspective, and I'm speaking from a woman's perspective, if a woman feels like a man messed up, okay, are you speaking if a woman messes up, or, so, question, I'm sorry.
Go, keep on.
What if a woman, you're dating this woman, and she cheats on you?
Yeah.
You're considering taking her back?
Yeah, I'm gonna think about that shit depending on, like, if we been dating. Yeah, I'm gonna think about that shit depending on what all we got going on. That shit might not fade me depending on, like, what else we got
Even if
going
she
on.
sucks his dick?
Nah, like, that's the one shit.
So that's your thing.
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, nah. If she did that, it's a wrap.
It's done.
Yeah, can't even. Sorry.
But how do you know?
Niggas find out.
How?
You don't know. You just question them. Women can't lie. Like, how you gonna respond to a nigga from out you cheating and he just pull up on you like, so you sucked his dick?
No.
You lied.
No, I didn't.
Okay. But see, that's your response because you didn't suck his dick. But the girl that suck his dick she gonna fumble over that statement, bro. She gonna fumble over that statement. She gonna look to the left. Then you gotta ask. Remember that shit.
Okay.
We good.
You can't get him off your mind. This is the only exception I would say to take him back. If you have tried giving it a valiant effort to move on, and every time you're with your new person, you think about your ex, and no matter what you do, you can't shake them, you have to double back. You have to at least give it a chance because you've truly tried to move on and you can't. Your heart is still there. And if their heart is still there, why not? Why not? You know, if they're trying to move on and they can't, and you can't, why are you're wasting time? Just get back together. That's the only way.
I feel a little different because I'm one of them people who I'm gonna try while I'm there. Because once I get out of that, then I don't really feel like trying anymore. So I said, them take backs is tough, man.
It's hard.
But that's because I feel like I give my all when I'm in the situation, like, so.
Men have a tendency though to want you to freeze. And in one of my relationships, he kind of was like, all right, let's be friends for now and then see where it goes and maybe get back together later. I'm like, and I pleaded with him. I was like, once this is over, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do. Once I don't love you no more, I'm not going to be able to love you ever again. So please, you know, but because you're so in love, they think that that's always going to be there. And when by the time they come back, the door is closed and people are confused. I told you. Don't try to come back. You need to try to stay. Yeah. Try to stay. Coming back is the chances are slim to none.
Yeah, I like that. Try to stay. Fuck all that coming back.
Yeah, try to stay. That's in conclusion.
I can't speak for everybody else because I operate differently. I don't put relationships on a pedestal anymore. I used to when I was younger. I don't put marriage on a pedestal. I don't feel I'm more valuable because a man put a ring on my finger. I know my value. I get it from the man upstairs and myself. So the way I look at, if I'm taking you back, it's because you done did a 180. And whatever you're bringing to the table is going to elevate me to my purpose and I see the same in you. So unless I see that, and 9 times out of 10 people don't do that much self-work in a short span of time, and when I say I dropped a bag on my brain, like I've dropped thousands of dollars to get my mind and my spirit right. So unless I see the same type of intention and leveling up, I can't do it. You got to stay in my past because the person that you were dating is not the person I am now. So for me, it got to be different. Like a whole. So to me, no. But that's me.
I would say no too though. But I think just majority of time, if you are gonna take them back, I mean, I feel like it's only gonna be minimal, like or things that you feel like are seeing growth through the him or her. If I seen that or I've seen you actually work on whatever that is. You know, whether it's maturity or whatever you got going on personal, whatever it is. If I see you grow on it, I hear you talk about it, I hear you put it in the work, you know, going to church or whatever, you know, whatever it takes for you to get through it. If I'm actually seeing those, then I think that I probably will take you back, but it's tough though. In
my personal experience, I used to be the circle back queen.
What, to go back?
It never was better. That's my personal opinion, so.
No, never go back then.
Hey, you fuck up your chance with me, that's it.
Come on, man. I'm a good thing, something like that.
D-A-S-I-C.